Hello. I got one of the most expensive single IPAs in America. Maine Beer Company. These days now, most of their IPAs are like $8 a bottle or more at stores. And that calls for a 4 pack. It's over $30 if it was cans. But what's cool is that sometimes it's ultra fresh. So this is bottled October 21st. That was 4 days ago. And this is Wolfe's Neck, 6.5% alcohol. Uses Mosaic, Sabro, and El Dorado. Pretty cool combo of hops. I actually first had this on tap at the brewery. I went there once, and it was good. Then I had it on tap a while back, or actually only a few months ago, and I don't think it was very fresh, but this one's obviously super fresh. And the malt bill is like complex. There's all sorts of stuff. Caramel, this, oats, wheat, red wheat, a lot of different stuff going on, but I think it's not going to be very malty, but it does definitely have a little bit of a pale orangish red thing going on, and it's got a little bit of a haze. I guess Lunch, their like flagship IPA, looks kind of similar to this, maybe a little bit darker, a little less hazy, and didn't pour as much of a head as I usually notice from them. I think they bottle condition a lot of their IPAs somehow. I could be wrong about that. Because also, if they really bottled this 4 days ago, how did they get carbonated? Or do they, is that like, they call it the born on date, but is that the date that it's ready and it's bottled before that? I don't know. But I swear I heard somewhere that they bottle condition a lot of their bottles. Maybe not anymore, I don't know. Ooh, that smells really good. The Mosaic is popping. Yeah, it actually reminds me a bit of Trillium's Melcher Street. It's very aromatic, Mosaic focused IPA. And this one has that big, super juicy, peachy smell. And Sabro, I remember when that first came out, everyone was brewing with it, and it was, sometimes I didn't like it so much. I do like coconut. People say Sabro is very much like coconut. I don't know if I'm getting exactly coconut, maybe, but there's definitely, it's just like tropical vibes, peaches and creamy type stuff. A little bit of dankness, a little bit of a sort of fruity pebbly thing. Just kind of berry cereal. That's probably just the combination of the Mosaic and the El Dorado. El Dorado just seems to me to just be like Jolly Ranchers, fruity pebbles type stuff. Yeah, it smells very good. It's got some good body to it, but then it finishes rather peppery and dry. Drier than you'd think. And some bitterness in there. Like it smells honestly almost like a New England IPA, but this I wouldn't call that. This is not hazy enough. And with that bitterness, it doesn't really fit the style. And there's a little bit of a toastiness, but it's not like caramel sweet toastiness, just a little bit of like a toasted bread crust. Mouthfeel could be a little bit softer, but it's very hoppy. It's like very textured, lots and lots of hop oils in this. But then the bitterness actually fades really quickly. It does not linger. So this is really kind of getting the aroma and juicy fruit impact of New England, but then a cleanness that's West Coast. And wow, actually, there's like very little bitterness. Huh. Like when you first drink it, I think it's just all those hop oils are like, whoo, it gives you a punch, but then it really fades away to just like, it's kind of like a peach iced tea aftertaste, honestly. It's pretty nice. I feel like the body's missing something. Like it's a little bit, I don't want to say watery, but it doesn't have that much like structure or chew to it. Like it doesn't fill the mouth. It's not kind of coating. But yeah, the hops are popping in this. I guess at 4 days they should be. And it kind of follows the same. It tastes the same as the smell, but it's just more peppery. Lots of pepper notes in the finish. Which I guess is pretty common with Mosaic. I get that pepperiness. It's a very nice beer. And ultra clean. Like there's a very little yeast profile here. Not much in the ester department. Not boozy at all. It's only 6.5, but there's like no off flavors, nothing weird going on. And finally, the bitterness is building up a little bit, but it's still a lot less bitter than a West Coast style. And it has none of that chalky throat burn that you get from really hazy beers that kind of lack traditional bitterness, but they have that. And maybe this actually reminds me of like the best batch of a half acre beer or something like that. Half acres from Chicago, and then they make a lot of great IPAs that are, sort of in between the coasts. It kind of makes sense they're from the Midwest. But this one's really nice. I don't know if it's as good as Lunch all through, especially the body, but a really different hop profile. It's really nice. So how about 4.24? My ratings are random. Bye.